Welcome to practice. My name is Silas. For today's practice, you will need one yoga block, your yoga mat, yourself, maybe a little bit of time. You're already here, so I guess you got some extra time to practice. Really appreciate you being here. Let's get started in child's pose, taking the block with you. Come to the back of the mat, bring the big toes together to touch, knees wider apart, and place the block in front of you on the lowest setting. Let the forehead melt onto the block. And then walk the hands forward to lift your elbows off the ground, taking an active child's pose here. So keeping your ears in line with the upper arms. Traditionally, child's pose is taught like this, so even without the block there, the ears stay in line with the upper arms. And then begin to search for more length through the spine by crawling the fingertips forward, finding more length through the crown of the head. And taking this moment to feel the body as it is, to feel the breath, to feel the ground underneath you. Feeling the block underneath the forehead. Setting an intention here or planting a seed of awareness. A seed of awareness into the sensations of your breath, the sensations of the block as you're going to utilize it through practice. Take 2 more rounds of breath here. If you want to work with Ujjayi breath, begin to practice it now, this little ocean sound at the back of the throat. And then on the next inhale, roll forward into an all-fourth position. Leave the block where it is. Bring the knees a little closer together. Then take it into a couple of rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, the heart draws forward, shoulders draw back. You look up. On the exhale, pull the belly button in, down the back, tuck the chin in. Then move a couple times here, just on your own, feeling into your breath, joining inhale and exhale with the movement. Maybe even flipping your palms around, middle fingers pointing towards your knees. Noticing how just a change of rotation in your arms might change the sensation of cat and cow or the experience. If you have the hands flipped, bring them back around and then come back to center. Take the block, place it in between your thighs, and then tuck the toes under. Begin to find your way into downward facing dog as you lift the knees off, but keep the knees bent a lot here. Ground down through your palms, especially through the knuckles of the index finger and thumb, and then climb the tailbone up. Find more length from your palms all the way up your arms, your spine, all the way to your tailbone. Keep the length through the upper body as you let the chest fall towards your thighs, and then squeeze a block with your legs to move the legs towards straight. They don't have to be straight, but the intention is there. On the next inhale, roll forward, find your plank, shoulders over the wrists. On the exhale, lower all the way down to the ground with or without knees. Kick back through the toes, press the block with the thighs. Inhale, cobra, peel the heart off the floor. Exhale, push back over hands and knees. Find your downward facing dog. Find the length through the spine. Inhale, roll back forward through the spine, plank. Exhale to lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale to peel the chest off. Kneecaps are lifted, elbows hug in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to roll forward, plank. Now you choose on the exhale either halfway down chaturanga or still all the way. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Keep squeezing the block. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale to roll forward. Exhale to lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to peel the heart up, shoulder heads roll back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Climb the hips up high, find your breath, stay here. And then come high into the toes, look forward, begin to tiptoe your way towards the front of the mat. Take as many steps as you need. And then take a halfway lift, lengthen through the spine, keep squeezing the block, legs are straight, spine is straight. Exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, begin to slowly roll up through the spine. Take the block out in between your thighs and bring it with you all the way to stand. And as the crown of the head lifts, ground down through your feet evenly and then lift the block up, place it onto the crown of the head. Find your balance through the block, let the arms come back down by your side. Let the gaze rest on one spot in front of you, maybe even close down through your eyes. Feel the ground underneath you. At the same time, can you feel the heaven above you? The invitation of the block to grow tall. And see if you can consciously draw the breath up from the soles of the feet, through the front of the hips, lifting the heart up, lifting through the crown of the head. On the exhale, the breath travels down the spine, shoulder heads drop, tailbone drops, back into the soles of the feet. Continue to follow with your breath. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to drop back down into the soles of the feet. Drawing the breath up from the earth all the way to heaven. Exhale to direct it back down into the floor. Inhale, the prana pattern pulls the breath up, you rise up, you expand. On the exhale, you root down, you ground, you let go. 2 more rounds of breath. And then blink your eyes back open. Take the block in between your palms, and the next inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Look up towards the block. Find more length through your arms. At the same time, ground down through the feet. Draw the frontal ribs in, belly button draws in, frontal hips lift. Take 1 more breath in. On the exhale, Uttanasana, fold all the way forward. Take the block with you. Place it in between your shins. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Ardha Uttanasana, legs straight, spine straight, shoulders draw back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend into your knees. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. If you can keep that memory of the block at the crown of the head. Neck stays long, all 4 sides. And then either stay here or lift up onto the balls of the feet, heels lift off the ground. And then begin to bring your bum all the way down towards the floor. And finding Nirvasana with the block in between your shins. Bring the shins parallel. Take a moment to hold on behind your knees. Lift the heart up, shoulder heads draw back. Keep the neck long. Now either stay here or reach the arms back forward. Stay here or join me for 3. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. 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 Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet down to the ground. Good stuff. Take the block to the side. And then straighten the right leg down the mat. Reach the right hand back and bring it all the way around towards the right side of your mat as you look back. Take a breath in, lengthen through the heart. Stay for the exhale. Then inhale, wild thing, press into the left foot, lift the hips up. Reach the left arm towards the back of your mat. Look towards the right thumb. Draw the left knee into the chest. Set the foot all the way to the right thumb. Land the foot. Bring both hands down. Walk the hands around towards the right foot. As you find Skandasana on the right leg. Straighten for the left leg, right knee bends. Keep the hips low as you move towards the left foot. Bend into the left leg, straighten the right. Keep the hips low as you move towards the front of the mat. Both hands inside the right foot. Let the left knee melt down towards the ground. Now you can either stay here with the left palm on the floor. You can also take a block underneath the left hand. Inhale, reach the right arm forward. Draw a big circle towards the back of the room. Stay here or bend for the left leg. Catch the left foot with the right hand. And then make a choice here. Either kick the foot back to open up through the right shoulder or pull the left heel in towards your glutes. Continue to ground down through the left palm, feeling the left shoulder blade draw back, lifting the heart up, keeping the length through your neck. And then slowly release the foot down towards the ground. Bring the right hand back down towards the floor, and then take the block into the right hand, step the right hand about an arm length in front of the right foot, lift the left knee off, and then as smooth as you can, half moon as you step the left foot off. Open the hips out towards the side, left hand can be on the left hip to help you balance. Maybe the left arm reaches up. Find more length for the spine, keep the gaze steady. Keep the breath steady. And then as smooth as you can, we come out the same way we came in. Left foot steps all the way back. Block comes to the side, both hands to the inside of the right foot. Step the right foot back. Find your downward facing dog. Find your breath. Find your stillness. Find your stability. Find the memory of the block in between your thighs, even though it's not there anymore. And the next inhale, come high into the toes, look forward, walk, step, maybe jump towards the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen halfway, heart draws forward, shoulders draw back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend into your knees, lift your arms up. Keep the neck long, stay here, lift onto the balls of the feet. And then begin to bend into your knees, bring the bum first towards your heels, and then all the way down towards the ground. Nirvasana, this time without the block. So you can keep the memory of the block though. So you want to hold something in between your shins. Lift the heart up. Either stay with holding on behind the knees, or we go for 3. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, way too easy without the block. We do 2 more, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Good stuff, last one. And lift. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet come down towards the ground. And then straighten the left leg down the mat. Take a breath in, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, turn towards your left. Left hand comes all the way around towards the left side of your mat. And then the next inhale, lift up, wild thing, press into the right foot. Look towards the left hand, lift the right knee into the chest, step it all the way towards the left thumb. Now bring both hands down towards the ground, walk the hands around towards the front of the mat, Skandasana on the left leg. Keep the hips low, move towards your right, Skandasana towards the back of the mat. Keep the hips low as you come forward, both hands to the inside of the left foot, lower the right knee down. Maybe you take a block underneath the right palm. Inhale, reach the left arm forward, draw a big circle towards the back of the room. Stay here or bend through the right leg, catch the foot. Keep the heart smiling, make your choice, either kicking the foot back or drawing the heel in. Different days you might like different things. Also, it's nice to just switch things up. Just like having a block underneath the palm might give you a slightly different sensation. And then slowly release. Bring the left hand down towards the ground, and then take the block into the left hand. Step the block about an arm length in front of the left foot. Lift the right knee off the ground, and then begin to float into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Right hand can come towards the right hip. Let the hip open up towards the side. Keep flexing the right toes back towards you. And then find stability through the left foot. Stability through the left hand. Maybe the right arm reaches up. And then as smooth as you can, stepping the right foot all the way back. Bring the right hand down to the ground, and then this time take the block on the long setting parallel towards the front of the mat. Bring both hands down towards the floor, step it back, downward facing dog. Find your breath, find your stability here for a moment. And then look forward towards your hands. See if you can wrap your elbows down towards the ground at the same time, bringing your forearms parallel towards one another. You can utilize the block to keep the forearms parallel, just bringing the tips of the index finger against the block. Now stay here in your dolphin or tiptoe your way in. You're only doing one today. Letting the chest pull back towards your thighs. Keep lifting the hips up. Stay here. If you have pincha in your practice, you want to go all the way. Lift one leg up and then gently step off with the opposite foot. Just pick your journey. And stay with whatever you chose. We're here for another 3, for 2, and 1. If you're all the way up, slowly come back down, both feet come down. If you're in dolphin, walk the feet with us back. Find your forearm plank, find length through the spine. Draw the heart through your arms, keep the neck long. And then lower the hips down, good stuff. Find your Sphinx pose, draw the heart forward. Find the ease in your breath. Maybe take a moment to close your eyes. If you used Ujjayi breath at the start, notice if it's still there. If it got lost, maybe bring it back. And then press into your palms, maybe lift the elbows off, finding your seal. Keep pulling the heart forward, shoulders roll back. Keep the legs active. And then slowly bring yourself back down. If you're in swings, roll all the way down onto your chest. Block to the side. Reach the hand around and then interlace the fingers at the base of the spine. Take a breath in, lift the legs, lift the chest off the floor. Find your version of Shalabhasana. And maybe you just stay here, keeping the neck long, imagining that block still being on the crown of the head, keeping the length through all 4 sides of your neck. Keep lifting the legs, keep squeezing that imaginary block in between your thighs. Stay here, bend through both knees. Maybe you catch both ankles at the same time and then work towards Dhanurasana, towards bow. Keep kicking the feet back into your hands, lifting the heart off. Lifting the thighs off the ground. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lowering yourself back down towards the ground, straightening the legs. Maybe shaking out the bum. And then reach the right arm forward. Turn towards your right as you take a pancake, roll onto your back. So we've done Dhanurasana. Now we're going to do or work towards Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward bow, wheel pose. So bring the feet behind your bum, touch the back of your heels with your middle fingers, and then first press into the soles of the feet, lift the hips up, find your bridge pose. Maybe you stay here, keep lengthening the tailbone in between your knees. Lifting up through the center of the heart. Maybe interlacing the hands underneath you if you want to go all the way towards wheel. Bring the hands next to your ears, fingers pointing towards your shoulders. Take a breath in to come onto the crown of the head. And another breath to come all the way up. Wherever you are, whatever journey you chose to go on, you can stay for another 3 rounds of breath. Upward bow. Urdhva means up. Dhanurasana means bow pose. And then slowly come back down. Roll the back onto the mat, feet wide, knees together, one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Feel the rising and falling of the breath. And then open your arms out wide in a T shape. Let the knees come over your hips, take a breath in. On the exhale, let the knees fall towards the right, finding a twist. Staying here, or maybe placing the right hand onto the left outer thigh. Rounding down for the left shoulder blade. And bringing your awareness into the breath. Letting go of the physical effort. Noticing the rising as you breathe in, the elongating of the spine. And then the rooting, grounding down, the surrendering as you exhale. Take 2 more rounds of breath here. Beginning to letting go, calming the nervous system down. Next inhale, bring the knees back through center. Exhale, let them fall over towards the left. Maybe you bring the left hand onto the right outer thigh. Take a breath in to lengthen for the spine. Exhale to surrender. Inhale to feel the lifting, the rising for the spine, the crown of the head. The exhale, you surrender. Letting the breath do the work for you. Very good. And on the next inhale, bring the knees back towards center. Take the knees into the chest. Maybe take a happy baby pose, holding onto knees or maybe the outside of your feet. Just taking a few last movements, little wiggles, keeping the lower back grounded. Maybe straightening one leg and then the other, just being playful here, whatever a happy baby would do. And then hug the knees back into the chest, give yourself a last final squeeze. And then on the exhale, let the legs travel down the mat. Let the feet come out wide, arms by your side as you find Shavasana. Take a moment to bring the memory of the block onto the crown of the head. Keeping all 4 sides of the neck long. Feeling that straight plumb line as it runs through your body all the way to your tailbone. Feeling your right side and your left side of the body. Noticing if the weight is distributed evenly. And then fully surrendering. Surrendering the body by relaxing the muscles. Jaw, the tongue, face. Surrendering your breath. Letting go of Ujjayi breath if you used it. Gifting yourself a moment of stillness. Planting a seed for more stillness. Thank you so much for being here, taking the time to practice. Encourage you to stay here as long as you need, maybe till the end of the song at the end of the video, maybe an extra 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon. Namaste.